So when we came down there, they were like, "Oh, these blacks and Latinos." But
Can I intervene for a second? I just want to ask. So when you talk about, like, as you would say, the ghetto bats, the blacks and Latinos, do you think that was the hierarchy or the politics of the scene trying to differentiate the scene the way it would be considered, Gothic people would be considered on TV, and ghetto Gothic people? Do you think they just seen you as the ghetto Gothic? A bunch of ghetto people trying to be goth, I should say?
To a certain extent, I feel like that's the way it was to a certain extent.
Okay.
I think people didn't go back in their history to find out, vampirism did start from Egypt.
Yes.
So when they saw, I would say urban, I would use the term ghetto bats or the wolf pack. When they saw us, they still got that feeling of, hood mentality or...
So they figured that y'all would come in here with the gang life,
with
the drug dealing.
Even though it was present, yes. Even though it was present, but still it was more so on a spiritual vampirism, finding ourselves at that point. They didn't expect what happened. Right.
They didn't expect for, again, the urban to keep, let's name it urban because I hate the black and Latino thing.
Right.
The ghetto, the word ghetto, replace ghetto with urban. There you go.
Right, even that. They didn't expect the vampiric knowledge to come into the urban part of Manhattan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't expect that.
Right.
So when they saw this, this growing so much, they were, that's when, okay, now I guess it's working. But at the beginning it wasn't supposed to work.
Right.
Yeah, because when it was in the meat packing district, it was more of a real underground society.
Okay.
Highly underground society. So when we came through, it was like we brought the life to the underground society without us knowing that we brought the life to the underground society. But still in a
They didn't expect ventures to be so big.
Right,
you know
right.
That's what it was.
So
you had the well dressed and all that downtown, and then you had the ventures up in uptown, which it was more the ghetto, if you want to say. You know what I'm saying? The dressing was different. We just, I don't know. I think we took vampires up to a different level.
I would say
totally different level, and they wasn't expecting it. Caught them off guard.
You know what? Because when we came in, it was more like vintage type style vampirism.
Right. The whole Anne Rice.
Yeah, the whole
vampire.
Anne Rice type.
We brought them the Lost Boys.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it was. We brought them the Lost Boys. They wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, exactly.
They were like, whoa, wait a minute.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. They wasn't expecting that.
The Victorians.
So, they were back in the Victorians.
So the downtown people that we asked to come
Victorian
uptown.
went up but a bunch of posers anyway.
How long do you think it took them to come uptown to actually see what we was doing? What party do you think that?
The next one.
I think
it wasn't the next one.
The second one.
Well,
the second one was bigger than the first one.
But yes, it was. Yes, it started. It always graduated. After every step, it graduated.
The fifth one is the one we had to start turning people away.
But we didn't really get a visit from
Father V, up to
Sebastian. No, with Father V, we got a visit right away.
Yeah,
we
right
did.
Away. He was there for the first one.
Sebastian.
For the first one.
Sebastian took him a little time to come up.
Yeah, I don't think he came to like the bloodbath when that shit was like really.
When everybody started talking about it, and posting it. And
basically, when it got international, when people started talking about it in the States.
When MySpace turned into Vamp Space.
Right, it was just shadows, bitches like.
That's when my MySpace used to get flooded by people asking me for flyers for the next party. When that started happening, every time one party ended within a week, I had people I didn't know send me messages. Yo, how can I get a flyer for the next Shadows party? And I had to start telling them, go to Halloween Adventure, go to Gothic Renaissance, pick up a flyer.
I don't, I've taken a different path, you understand? But, technically, a bloodline is a bloodline, and you're always going to live by it.
Right.
You understand? And honor always should be part of, no matter what, honor should be amongst brothers at all times.
As to what you were saying earlier.
You understand? It should always be. You understand? I don't care. I technically really don't care what path anybody else takes, or if they built their own entity, or they built their own families or whatever. Damn, I just lost my voice.
I was doing the same thing.
But you can't erase history.
I agree.
Can't.
I agree.
You just
I'm so
cannot
glad you
erase
said that
history.
too.
You just can't. No matter what path you take. It's like me. If I decided, not to walk that path anymore, I still can erase history. I still can erase history. You understand? So people cannot forget. You can move on. You just cannot forget. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to remember how everything started, man, and how, where it came from, and again, you don't want to show me respect, you don't have to. Just don't forget.
That's what I was saying over there earlier. When we were talking earlier, I said a few times, actually Jaga said this too, one of the biggest problems is people are doing this now according to what they see and what their sires have told them and taught them, but you can't do nothing in your present and better your future if you do not know your past. Everything starts from somewhere. And people are in this now without considering the fact that this had to come from somewhere. This is why this camera is out and I'm doing stuff like this, because I want people to realize
this, you can't, because you cannot call yourself a shadow. And I'm open for correction, but you cannot call yourself a shadow if you don't know the history.
Thank you.
You can't.
I will say
you can't say I'm a shadow if you don't know your history. You don't know your lineage.
I would say you can't say you're in the scene or a vampire and you live this lifestyle. I'm not talking about role playing. I'm not talking about fashion vamps, aka the ones that like to dress like it for parties and stuff. I'm talking real life, modern day vampires. You can't call yourself one if you don't know where it came from or why it even exists. This is why my camera is out now.
Give honor to your sires, man. You know what? What's wrong with the scene now is that there is no honor within vamps. You know how there is no honor amongst thieves? There's no honor amongst vamps. There isn't. And that's what the scene is. It's gone. It's turning to.
It's there now. It's actually there now.
People decided, we're gonna take this one, we're gonna take that one, we're gonna take this one, we're gonna take that one, just because they want numbers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
or fame, or
you really don't want. You come on, man. There's gotta be honor in everything, man. You gotta be honor and true love for your family, man. No matter what. No matter what, things happen.
Honor is taught and understood.
Yes.
If your sire doesn't have any honor, then you have no honor.
Yes.
Things happen, man. Things happen. Brothers fight. You don't agree on everything, but you could always have to keep that utmost respect. You don't agree everything with your mundane mother, what they do, your father, whatever, what they tell you. You don't agree with everything, but you gotta respect. But you have to respect, and that's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? How can you be respected if you can't show respect? And again, you know what I'm saying?
And they expect it, and they don't have it themselves. How can you expect it from
have it
somebody
in
else
you,
if you don't have it?
If you don't have it in you to give it.
It's a sad state of affairs, man.
But we just cannot forget, when it comes to shadows, and anybody who's breaking off the shadows and creating their own family, you cannot forget the lineage. You cannot forget the history. Don't try to rewrite history. I've gotten calls from people talking about, that this one and that one started Hidden Shadows. No.
Yeah.
We said, okay, we're gonna make
put in the archives.
We're gonna make you an elder, and you're gonna make you an elder, and we're gonna become 4 elders of Hidden Shadows. Why? Because me and Xanatos had to deal with the business aspect on how to fund the family. Okay. And we needed women because we wanted the women to give the motherly. You understand? The motherly aspect.
That's where the nature and the nurturing comes from.
Right.
Nature, nurture.
We were me and Xanatos were the breadwinners. You understand? We were the breadwinners, and we needed the nourishing. Not only because we only had men coming in, but we had also women coming in. You understand? So we needed the women.
That's the balance. That's the harmony.
I'm about to say, so you needed that balance.
We needed the balance.
Here's where the yin-yang sign is important.
That's why we decided to add 2 more people to the equation. Plus we became 2 families, and in order to have these two other families join in and merge into Hidden Shadows, we had to honor them. We had to honor Isis and Venus.